Hi guys, this is Dave Alexandra here. I hope you all having a great weekend. So after 2 weeks breaks, I'm back again with my Forex market preview. I had a short break because I was a little bit sick, as in my country where I'm living. It's pretty cold now, so I didn't feel very well to speak. So I didn't do the market previews for last 2 weeks. But I was posting the trades in my channel, so you can join my Telegram channel, and you can see my trading tips every day. So start as usually with the dollar index. Dollar index, as I said before, is still trying to make some comeback to and move back into the previous resistance zones from the supports which became the resistance, and I believe it will break through these levels and it will move a bit higher. So we will be able to see the dollar strengthening, especially against the euro, Aussie, and against the Swiss franc. As well, the Canadian dollar is already oversold, so there will be some potential reversal as well, but I will speak about this later. So let's go. So now we are looking to the Aussie. As I said, the dollar will be strengthening. We can see this movements on the Aussie, which this trade I had in my signal service. But however, I left my emotions a little bit work in it, and I closed the trade in the small loss, and the trade then went our favor, which is happening sometimes. But as well, what happened was that actually the trend line before was like this. Yeah, you can see that this is the trend line, and then you can see the break of the trend line. So, and I saw some so nice volume, so I thought the market could already continue up, and so I closed the trade. But then I realized that it was pretty big mistake, because this is not the level, or this is not how the structure looks like when the market makers want to move up. So I believe the market will continue down, and they will go lower, much lower, to maybe to the area 0.7664 or 0.5, somewhere here on the weekly chart, which we can see. So this is when we update the trend line, it should looks like this. Yeah, so this is pretty obvious that we have a downtrend, but we didn't see that before. I mean, we saw the downtrend, but it looks like the breaks, and this is the typical mistake what is doing the retail traders, and sometimes doing it as well. So when we see the break of the trend line, then we go long, which wasn't correct now. So Aussie is definitely for the shorts, but I think it's a little bit late, because there is not too much room to go lower. So if you want to go short, maybe, and you put your limits like this, then you must have your stop loss above this previous high, and then your target could be somewhere here. So if you look at this is not an interesting ratio. So maybe if the market come back before it reach this level down, then maybe it could be interesting to go short, but I don't think it will happen. I believe that it will continue lower with this momentum. So I stay off this chart for the moment. Euro USD, this is a very nice downtrend as well. We can see the confirmed on the daily already. On the weekly, it's still moving in this range. We can see it's in this range, in this supply zone. But however, the volume is we see the bearish volume coming inside, and with the strengthening dollar, I believe that the market will drop much lower. And as well, this is the same as with the US dollar, with the Aussie. We can see that the market is going up. Yeah, it's a heavy uptrend, we can say, on the weekly chart. So I believe a lot of retail traders, when they see that the chart is going up, they're looking for the longs, obviously. So a lot of people is getting involved into the longs, and a lot of them will be surprised that the market will drop. As well, the COT reports, when I look to the euro. I see a lot of position closing. They are closing the longs, and they adding the shorts to put the market slow, put the markets lower as well. They closing the shorts. Why? Because when they believe that the market will break higher, but they don't want to they don't want to be exposed with the shorts when they go high. So by the closing longs and adding a little bit more shorts will help to push the market lower, and then when they build some momentum, continue more up. But for now, definitely I'm short. We have two nice positions, and we will be looking to add some more positions, because there is maybe some 200-300 pips down for potential trade for sure. Pound dollar, very similar situation as on the euro. We have a downtrend as well on the daily, nice trading lower low, and now we are actually look, this trend line is actually not the correct one. Correct trend line is like this, yes. So we actually can see the break of the trend line now, and the pound is in the range, in this range above this trend line, yeah. So there's two scenarios. Market could go higher, or it could be false breakout, same as on the Aussie, and then it could go lower, yes. So what is correct now, this or that? Yes, so obviously this is the correct trend line now. So we can see now the break, and the market is ranging, and we will see what's gonna be happening. But I believe the market still could go higher to attract more people in the longs, and as well the people who were shorting, they probably have stop losses somewhere here, yeah. There will be a lot of stop losses above these highs. This is the typical retail behavior. When they short or when they longs, they put the stop losses above the last high or low when they longs. So what the banks do, they know that there is a stop losses, and they need the liquidity. So what they do, they need to move the high. When they need to go lower, they move first the market higher to get the liquidity, and then they go lower. So I believe that in the pound we can go a bit higher, and then continue lower per the strong dollars. Dollar is very strong now, and it's getting stronger and stronger, but let's see how it will work with the GBP. The pound has the next week there is a meeting about the Brexit, as well the official bank rate statement and monetary policies meeting. There will be a lot of news as well for this important news for the pound, so it will be in the play as well. So let's see. Kiwi dollar, I don't trade this chart too much now, because it's in the range. I don't see any big opportunity. However, on the Friday we could see some nice, last 2 days we could see some nice dropping with some nice volumes. So I believe that they will break lower and continue to 0.77, 0.7 area lower, somewhere maybe here. This could happen, that the Kiwi will leave this point of control, 5 years point of control area, and continue lower. But first I wanna see to create new lower low, to break this area. I wanna see break of this, and then if it will happen, then I will be looking, I will be interested into the go shorts. That's something as well what confirms me the COT report, that institutions are adding more shorts, but as well, however, they adding as well the longs, but overall open interest is negative. So the Kiwi is being shorted. That means that it could go lower, and let's see, it could be start of the nice trend. And as we know that before the bears attack, they go higher with with their hands, and then they attack. So I believe the market could go higher and then lower. So let's see. Dollar franc, we have nice momentum last 2 weeks. nice structure creating on all time frames. This looks like a very healthy uptrend. But the dollar is very strong and the franc is a little bit weaker. So I believe this could go much higher, maybe some another 200 pips. It can make very easily to the point of control. And but we have next week we have a FOMC economic projection, FOMC statement, federal funds rate, FOMC press conference. So there will be a very important news for the dollar, and I believe what could happen is that the market could make some spike lower and then continue up. This is what they mostly do, because this looks like a very nice uptrend. Yeah, so obviously what everybody do, everybody start to going to the long. This is normal behavior. Yeah, so you go long, but where you will have stop loss somewhere here, where you put stop loss here or here. So the market potentially could come for the stop losses, and I believe it will be, because this news on the dollar will be on the Wednesday. So I believe the market could be moving just the sideways and then drop lower and then going the higher. Dollar yen. Dollar yen is in a strong downtrend on all time frames. Maybe here on the 4 hours it made some little bit corrections, but this is not what we're interested in. We're looking for some proper movements, and so we can see on this weekly that dollar is starting to do some consolidation. Maybe it could go a little bit higher to attract some people into the longs, but this is not the area where the institutions trading. They're trading a little bit lower in this area. In this here they will be interested in the getting involved in the longs. So as well I wait the market go lower, and then I will be start to adding the more longs. So for the moment I don't trade anything on this pair, but it's definitely the shorts. It's definitely bearish, but maybe if it makes some correction higher, and then I will be involved into getting into the shorts. But for the moment I'm waiting for the get lower and get into the longs. Dollar CAD, very strong uptrend, coming into the interesting area on the weekly. On the weekly we can see downtrend line, we can see point of the control. So this is the strong area where is the dollar coming at the moment. So I believe it could retrace lower. So let's see what's gonna be happening here in the following week. And I will be looking for the shorts. This is what I have. Oh guys, all these trades which I have here, it's all the pre-plan. So this doesn't mean that I have the orders in my platform and I'm waiting. This is something which I have like my trading plan book. Yeah, this is why I use the trading book, because I plan everything here and then I execute it in the platform. So I can add a lot of alarms and everything. So this is not the trading tips. This is just trying to explain what I see on the chart, so you maybe get inspired, and maybe I see what you don't see, so it could help you somehow. Yeah, so this is definitely not the guide how to trade these like pending orders. This is just my pre-plan, and mostly it's get changed when because the market moves maybe different than I expect. So this is like a potential what I could be looking for now, but it doesn't mean that I have this in my platform and then I for sure trade it. So yeah, Aussie CAD is after this strong uptrend, hit this weekly area, supply area, and is bouncing down, and I believe that the market could come higher again, and then continue a bit lower, not bit lower, then there could be some nice trend lower, because as well as I said, The Aussie is weak now, and cat is coming into the point of the control. So per these two confluences, I could guess that if we had a weak cat and the cat a weak Aussie, and the cat is coming into this point of control area, there could be some potential reversal, and the market could go lower. Aussie yen, we have in the strong downtrend, and I believe this trend will continue much lower. So this could break this low. This low could be broken for sure, and not for sure. Nothing is for sure. I'm sorry for saying that, but this could break lower, and this is the area where I will be looking for the longs around the 790. So the market will go lower for sure, because we have a weak dollar, and the yen is pretty strong. Weak dollar, weak Aussie, and the yen is pretty strong, so it could go lower. Aussie Kiwi is now in a downtrend, but it's sitting on the point of the control area couple weeks and not moving anywhere, and this is not the situation when I'm interested into getting in some trades, because it can go up or down, and so I will be involved to take any trades if it breaks, or if it bounces hard with a nice volume, or if it will be here lower in this area or here. So I will be taking longs, shorts, or some breaks maybe, but right now it's not interested. I'm not interested in taking any trade. Got Franc is now sitting in this demand zone on the weekly, and I will be watching it if it breaks lower, or if it will bounce and will come to the up. So for the moment I don't see any potential trade. I could see here on the 4 hours that we break higher, but we didn't make a higher high, so market drops lower again, and now there's potential could be break lower. Let's see. Got Japanese yen, definitely this is the definitely downtrend, strong downtrend, and it potentially could break lower. So for the moment I believe it's late to sell and early to long, so for the now I'm waiting. Euro cat, I can see potentially here on this weekly we are just arriving into the strong supply zone, but we break through this latest high. We created new high. However, I will not be interested into getting in longs here. Maybe if the market breaks comes lower, then I will be interested to getting some longs, but for now maybe shorts with small positions, and the stop loss above this supply zone. Euro franc, we had a very nice uptrend for many weeks, almost a year, but the movement was like you can see that it's more like a bearish consolidation, and when then it breaks lower, a lot of people start to jump into the shorts, then they're going for the stop losses, and now we're sitting in the supply zone. I believe this market will drop lower because you weak euro, and the franc is weak as well, but overall this chart, the price action volume tells me we will go lower, so I'm short euro franc. Euro pound, this chart is very difficult to trade. It's many weeks just to the sideways. Don't know what to trade, but however I entered the short 2 weeks ago, and I believe they will break lower. The volume tells me that they're accumulating positions for the shorts, so I believe it will go lower. Euro yen, similar situation as other yen pairs, especially with the euro, which is weak now. So I believe the euro yen could break slower and into this area, which could be nice support, which is around 200 pips lower. So if this area is supportive, then I will be interested into getting in the longs, but for now I wait, I stay off this pair. Euro Kiwi, this is the sideways on the daily. There is some nice potential trades on the 4 hours, but I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for some nice breaks. Pound Aussie is breaking higher again with nice momentum, and on the weekly I believe it will come into this supply zone. So there is still potential move for another 300 pips, but however I will not be interested enter in this on the high. If the market comes lower, then I will be interested to take longs, but not at the moment. So for the moment I stay off this pair. Pound cat, it's very similar situation as the pound Aussie, but they already coming into this strong point of the control. This point of the control, this blue one, this is like a middle of the chart and the strongest point where was the trading. So this is the point of control, the value, the fair value of this pair. So this is where is a lot of decisions made. Mostly when this zone is broken or it holds, it's changing the trends. So I believe it will not break easily, and there will be some correction from this zone. So some potential shorts could be in the game. Pound yen, I will be looking for the shorts, but a bit higher. We can see on the weekly we have a broken trend line. We broke through this point of control, and we retrace it, and I believe it could go down to the 1.141 area. Could be nice targets. Kiwi cat, nice downtrend on the weekly chart as well on the daily chart with nice correction, where the market accumulate more power for the potential break of this demand zone, and I believe this is gonna happen. So if it breaks, then I will be looking for the shorts. Potential for this is maybe 200 pips, 300 pips potential short move on continuation of the trend if it breaks. But however, what's mostly happened is that if the market breaks, then a lot of retail traders are attracted to the shorts. So what then they do? If it breaks, then they go higher and to take their stop losses, which is gonna be probably somewhere here above this last swing high, and then they will continue lower. So if it breaks, I will be waiting here higher with my short positions for the continuation of the trade. So for the moment I'm just waiting. This is actually all from the charts. Let's check some news for the next weekend. So we're gonna have G20 meetings Monday and Tuesday as well, the pound inflation data and Australian bank policy meetings. Wednesday is gonna be very important for dollar. There will be FOMC gangsters meeting, as well the New Zealand central bank, and Thursday is very important for the pound, governments and central bank meetings, where they will be speaking a lot about the Brexit. So there could be some nice volatility on these pairs, and let's see. So this is actually everything for me from this week, and I hope it helps you to see what you might don't see, or maybe to get inspired or what I'm doing. So please visit my website, as you can see here below the links, and join my Telegram channel where I'm posting the trades or trading tips every day. And I wish you nice rest of the weekend and good trading. Bye bye.